Alrighty then, let's talk a little bit about what happened with the franchise tag and Kenny Golladay and Romeo Okwara. Appreciate everybody that will watch on the live stream. Best way to donate right now, share the video and hit the thumbs up button. But let's get into it and get comfortable real quick. Give me a minute. But yeah, let's talk about it. Appreciate the love support everybody got for the channel. I'm gonna fix this down. Trying to put my leg rest up, but that ain't gonna happen today. AJG salute, appreciate it. But I mean, yeah, I pretty much knew this was happening. We can look at the franchise tag if y'all want to cry about Romeo. We can look at the franchise tag for defensive end. Let's see real quick. Let's screen share. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Let's look. The tag is 17, almost 18 million for defensive end. It's a projection. So, I mean, we start off with Romeo. Do you think Romeo Okwara is worth? Hold on, my bad. Oh, I know what's going on. My bad. Let's see. Here we go. Let's say, is he worth almost $18 million? And I would say no, which I'm not about to come on today. I would say he's not worth $18 million. We can argue about that. You can have your opinion about that, but he had 10 sacks. Why would I pay him $18 million? And the question is, did they negotiate with him? Or did they tell him, hey, let's see what you can go get on the market? And I'm cool with that. He go out there, somebody give him 18 million, somebody give him 15 million, somebody give him whatever he's looking for. I'm okay with it. Because guess what? This was a 4 or 5 win football team. What you crying about? Like with Matthew Stafford. I mean, have you ever seen that Richard Pryor movie? Can't go nowhere but up. What is it? Which way is up? You know, that's what it's called. Excuse me. You know, which way is up is, I mean, you got to do things different. Martha did things different. When you come to hiring the coach, hiring the GM, she did things different. Now it's time for this team to do something different. It was a 5-4 win football team last year. I mean, you only made three playoff appearances. You had some talented, players that had a top 3 defense one year. Stafford just couldn't put the points up. You had Megatron, you had Golden Tate, you had tight ends, 3 first-round tight ends, Pettigrew, Ebron, and T.J. Hockenson. They had talent. They had good lines. The line that the year that Reggie Bush and Joy Bell went crazy. So, if Stafford couldn't get it done in his prime, I mean, come on. I mean, what is losing Romeo? Don't forget you still got a core on the roster who's going to come in next year. Rebuild should be slow and done right. Not crying about, Romeo leaving. And then again, what if they say test the market? This the deal we got if you find better. And all the things with Detroit Lions is always players want more money to stay in Detroit. Wherever Romeo go, I wish him the best. Got nothing against him. But you drafted, I got to see how this kick stand works. This shit is bothering me. I got to see how this thing works. I put this damn chair together. I put it together right for people. Like, did this nigga put it together right? I did. Oh, there you go. Okay. I got the massage feature too. I just ain't hooked that shit up. There we go. Ooh, all right. I mean, kind of, since I ain't coming on camera, I don't feel like it. Shit. There we go. I'm sitting pretty, not dog. I feel comfortable. I feel like a brand new man. I'm a changed man since I got the rage, man. Y'all young niggas don't know that bar. Christian salute. Chuck, what it do, man? Element bro, salute. We get together, did we get together? Romeo definitely, yeah. I mean, come on. Watch your wow creeping. Glad we didn't tag. Yeah, I'm happy at this point. Was never with. Yeah, that's my thing. A10 camp. You're not winning with them. You know, I mean, if you with a girl, come on, you want to get up here? Come on. You gonna jump. Like if you with a girl, if she ain't got nothing to offer, it ain't nothing good about her. What you keeping on the team for? We need to build. Yeah, draft is cheap. They both can be replaced. I think you meant as much as I like Golladay, he's only healthy for 5 good games a season. As it stands right now, what's your prediction this year without free agency? I gotta look at the draft. The Hurricane from Kronk in here, salute the like button. People want to get Golladay going because he was old and injured, but wanted to keep Stafford. Y'all got to stop thinking players don't see this racism. Lamar wouldn't get 3 seasons in Detroit. Elijah. And my whole thing is, Romeo, it's cool. I mean, whatever he get. It's some teams with big money. The cap is set at what, $180+ million? There's some teams that got some money. Straight up and down, some teams that's going to spend, and somebody want to overpay for him, cool. You got Bud Dupree out there. I mean, is anybody going to spend $18 million on Bud Dupree? I don't know. Super Bowl can go either way every year. It can. It can go. Uh-oh. You're trying to. I done put something together and I ain't got the right. Hold on. I got it right. But I mean, shit, don't make me no difference. Do what they do. We wasn't winning with you, and shit, we better chance we gonna win without you. And Romeo, I just want to know what he looking for. He got 10 sacks. I mean, what they want from him? You look at his. He got 10 sacks last year. Who gonna pay him? Baltimore gonna pay him. He had a great year last year, especially Hand didn't show up and Trey Flowers wasn't showing up and he wasn't injured. I mean, he had a great year. But you ain't seeing Khalil Mack. He's still fairly young, like 26 years old. He said Gide was long, but not. He was a game breaker, because the games he played, they wouldn't have won this year. Had he not played the Arizona game, they wouldn't have won that game. And the defense played good, but he was the difference. And then the Atlanta game, I mean, who on the roster made the catch he made versus Atlanta to put them in a position to win the game? I mean, had he played this year and been healthy, and they tried to reach an agreement with him. Had he played and been healthy, I mean, they would have made the playoffs. They probably would have started off. They would have beat Chicago. Maybe not so much Green Bay, but they probably would have beat New Orleans with all them backup corners they had. So you talking about at least 3 more games. They probably would have won with Golladay. They won 5 games. Chicago got in 7-9. We would have been in. Stafford function and every quarterback function with a true number 1. He's a number 1 receiver. But is he injury prone? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of, receivers that's tall that get injured. It just seemed that the smaller receivers stay more healthy. Rush in the house, ignorant salute. People mad we didn't tag Romeo. He probably signed a contract. Yeah, I mean, I don't see nobody paying him nowhere near $18 million. It ain't like he gonna get you 10 sacks every year. I'm not mad he gone, but we got to keep the faith. These people scared to drive his head out, but want to dictate the Lions. Just build. I mean, it's easy to say just build through the draft. You got to be able to draft to build through the draft. If that makes any sense, you got to be able to draft. If it was that easy to draft, the Lions would probably have a playoff win. Smart about Detroit, they're winning me over. I mean, yeah, it was a smart move. I mean, you in position to get one of the best receivers this year. If you don't, I mean, it's just it's a situation where you look at Chicago. They found that Mooney kid, late middle of the draft, third, fourth, fifth round. Let me see when they find that Mooney kid. You would like to keep him, but shit, is Golladay worth 18, 19 million? And I guarantee you he probably signed for something less than that with somewhere else. I guarantee you he signed. He just wanted he don't want to stay in Detroit. I'll tell you that right now. He didn't want to stay in Detroit. Mooney was drafted 5th round. I'm going to go ahead and say it. He didn't want to stay in Detroit. Because if he did, why would you turn down an 18, 19-year deal? I'm pretty sure Brad Holmes offered him something. What do you think he is? You look at the top receivers. Let me see. Look at the top paid receivers. I mean, could he make a case that he's better than Amari Cooper? You look at it, Julio Jones, cap number is 23. Is he better than Julio? No. Amari Cooper, 22. I mean, you want to make a case he better than Amari? Michael Thomas, 18. Allen Robinson, 17. Devontae Adams, 16. Mike Evans, 16. Tyreek Hill, just under 16. Chris Godwin, just under 16. With the with the franchise tag. Odell, under 16. Mike Williams to the Chargers, under 16. And Keenan Allen. Unless this is a projection, but like I said, where do Golladay fit? Stephon Diggs making under 14, according to this. Adam Thielen, 14. Cooper Kupp, 14.5. Jarvis Landry. So if you're being honest, what does he fit from Julio at almost 24 million and Cooper Kupp at 14.5 million? I mean, I think he's running the checkup on Detroit. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. Bye. I'm not mad at you. Get out. But don't just sit here. Ain't doing what Sue did, asking for more money to stay here. Okay, bye. Now they trade down. Then I don't think trade down. You sit there, you take somebody. Why would you trade down? You was a fucking 4, 5, and 11 team last year. Why would you trade down? You can accumulate picks. No, I sit there, and if I'm not gonna take a quarterback or a guy I'm not like, or a receiver not there, I'm taking the next best guy. Just you don't have a receiver. Y'all think Terrell Williams is good? No, he old as fuck. Y'all think Quintez Cephas? If they just want to sabotage Jared Goff, this is the perfect way to do it. Trade down and put another rookie receiver that you think gonna be good later in the round. He ain't gonna work. He don't have nobody to stretch the field for real. Williams 6'4". And I knew when they took Tyrell Williams that he was replacing Kenny Golladay. That was a no-brainer. And y'all gonna see Tyrell Williams ain't Kenny Golladay. And what they is just sabotaging Jared Goff. If they don't build around Jared Goff, they sabotaging him. You throw out there Tyrell Williams, some mid-round rookie at the 2 receivers, Cephas in the slot. They sabotaging him. People say, "Well, the defense. This draft don't scream defense in the top 10." And when you do get to defenders, it's deep at cornerbacks, and it's deep at iffy edge rushers. Petty ain't the greatest rusher. Good against your rub. Russo missed the whole year. Missed his true freshman year with a busted ankle. Didn't play last year, but had a big year. I mean, it's a lot of guys that's iffy. If you had premium edge rushers, you wouldn't see Russo outside the top 10 or barely inside the top 10. You would see Petty outside the top 10, barely in top 10. When we talking about Von Miller, Camille Lack, Mack, Lawrence Taylor, all those dudes going high. I'm talking about a kid that went from Miami with a lot of history, that got potential, but you telling me he going from 10 to 14 or 8 to 14 to 15? Come on. People love to reach for pass rushers. And you telling me a situation where you at 7 and you move back. What you moving back for? Because you have the capital to move back in the first round. You do. You have the capital to move back in the first. And they will get a 2022 compensatory pick for Kenny Golladay. You have the capital to move back into the first. Or if you want to move up high into the back, the front of 7, you got the capital. You do. If Jamar Chase or Smith is there, or the offensive line from Oregon, or if somehow you can move up against Zach Wilson, I mean, who knows? But I'm not moving down just to move down. Not. Because chances is, if you sit there in the second round, you will have an opportunity to get somebody that you really want. Landon Collins went to the second round. Derrick Henry went to the second round. Michael Thomas went to the second round. Zach Cunningham went to the second round. Darius Slay went to the second round. DeAndre Swift went to the second round. You know, they have the capital. The Patriots build all this draft capital. Everybody talk about them hoarding picks. What they got to show for it? What do the Patriots got to show for it? What they got to show for it? Where's this big superstar that they drafted? When we look at them defensively, it's been guys they don't want to pay. Chandler Jones, Richard Seymour. But you look at the DBs, Stephon Gilmore, Darrell Reeves, Talib, whatever his damn name is. Free agents. They brought back Patrick Chung. They hoard all this fucking draft capital. Malcolm Brown, whatever the dude named from Texas, the dude they got from Florida at the end of the first round, he never played. You know what teams win in the draft? The guys that sit where they at and hit it out the fucking park. The guys who sit up there and say, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take Julio. Move up and get Julio. The guys who make risks, who take risks in the draft. That's the difference. And I sit at 7. I'm taking the best available player. It's a fucking reason I'm at 7. And that's why. He said, I'm just hoping we have a top 3 pick next year. I don't think you have a top 3 pick with Jared Goff here. You should have tagged at top, but we should have. But if Golladay played, Bad Quinn and Matt Patricia still be here because they'd be winning. They would have went to the playoffs. We are even worse this year. Have nothing to do with Kenny Golladay. There's always transition. But yeah, you got guys that you're talking about loves, whatever they call it. It's gonna be guys that's gonna fit in the program or not fit in the program. Draft real guessing game. I don't think it's a guessing game this year. At least at the top 10. Take the talent. It ain't gonna happen. I want to see if they can finesse a team out of picks because it don't matter if you get picks. Look at Cleveland. They have all them fucking picks. Come on, the guy they took late first or second round. Nick Chubb is still the best player. You took Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield ain't it. Look at all the picks they got. Denzel Ward. Myles Garrett, he worked. He really did. But look at all them picks that they had. Mac Wilson, he pretty good, but they got it wrong when they counted the most. I'm pretty sure they wish they would have got the Baker Mayfield pick right more than the Patrick Mahomes. More than the Myles Garrett pick. That's what it boiled down to. It boils down to making the right pick. It's boiled down to the quarterback. Take whoever falls. Somebody put their Happy Golladay sweater on eBay. I should flip. Yeah, I like that. I like them sweaters. Look like we finally will have a 1,000-yard rusher. I don't know about that. Only way I trade down is somebody got to give me yeah. Frederick, I see you. He said you can get more picks in this draft next draft. At the end of the day, you talking about getting more picks. Show me a team that got all these picks that really, really, really went. Cleveland ain't getting there, but they didn't get the quarterback. I don't need the picks. I need to get it right. I don't need to get all these picks. You in position, quarterback change your whole franchise around. At least Golladay won't end his career with trash organization. Best player available, not in position. Best player. Yeah. I'm going to trade down and get all these picks. San Francisco got on them picks this year, but guess what? They ain't going nowhere if Jimmy Garoppolo don't do shit. That's what I understand. You can have all these people. Look at Green. Who the fuck is Green Bay drafted? Honestly, who was Green Bay drafted? Look at that damn team. Who have Green Bay drafted where you be like, oh my God. The reason Green Bay is good, it's not because of the picks they got. The reason Green Bay is good because they got to right the quarterback position. You take that quarterback and put Jared Goff there, that's not a playoff team. That meant Aaron Rodgers playing with trash cans. You know, that's what's important. It's important if you fix the quarterback position, that improves everything. That's the number one thing that it can improve a team over a GM, over a receiver, over a defensive coach, a head coach. You take Aaron Rodgers and you put that motherfucker on any team. You put them on Cincinnati, they're going to be drastically better. They might not make the playoffs, but with Aaron Rodgers, he made everybody better. You see Tom Brady, Tampa ain't won shit in forever. The quarterback's position is the most significant position in sports. You fix the quarterback position. Look at Kansas City. Y'all can say, well, Kansas City was making the playoffs with Alex Smith, but they wasn't going nowhere. Patrick Mahomes was the biggest reason that Kansas City is the most relevant team in football. They're the favorite to win the Super Bowl next year. It's not because of Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce. It's because of Andy Reid and Airbnb. What they did is develop Patrick Mahomes. And come on. You say, I'll put Brad Johnson on the Bucs. They didn't have a long run. They didn't repeat. They didn't get to another Super Bowl. Same thing, Rich Gannon out there with the Oakland Raiders. Same thing with Trent Dilfer. And those were some great defenses. The Raiders had a great defense. The Tampa Bay had a great defense. And Baltimore had the greatest defense. They had Jamal Lewis. That was his rookie year. They won a Super Bowl. Despite a couple years later, he running for 2,000 yards. It don't fucking matter. Everybody talking about the defense and this, that, and the third and whoop-de-whoop. Tampa Bay didn't have the best defense. If they had the best defense, a lot of them dudes was there last year. If they had the best defense, they would have made the playoffs. The biggest difference in Tampa, the biggest difference in New England from them Baltimore and the Tampa teams and the Raiders teams is that they had it right at the quarterback position. That's it. If you don't get the quarterback position right, that's longevity. A great defense is temporary. A great healthy quarterback is longevity. Aaron Rodgers has been competing for years. People talking about, Russell Wilson, the defense carried them. Without Wilson, put Matt Flynn in there. Do they win? Do they go to back-to-back Super Bowls and win with one? No. Again, we're building cut our loss to save the money. If you don't want to be here, then shop or cheaper, just effective. Yeah, I agree with that. If you don't want Goff to be here and he was throwing, I don't support him. Kenny Golladay is barely a top 3. Yeah, who in the decision? Jefferson, Thielen, Robinson, yeah, Devontae Adams. Oh, yeah. I keep hearing people say Waddle was the best receiver. Those people don't know football. I haven't looked at his tape. I agree with Jefferson. I hope Wilson fall. You might have to go get him. If it's a guy you really like, you got to go get him. If it's a girl that's pretty at the mall or at the skating ring, you a kid, shoot your shot. He said, bro, we top 5. We got – I don't think you top 5. Come on. You were what? 5-10 this, 5-11 this year? Slight downgrade at the quarterback position. What if we say, I don't know, come on. I don't think top 5 next year. Still you got Joe Burrows may not be ready. Maybe Urban Meyer's don't work in Jacksonville. You got a lot of ifs. Will San Francisco be back? I don't know. And Jared Goff ain't no complete scrub. And I don't know what the schedule look like. You still got flexibility to cut Jimmy G if he's not good enough. So those picks are going to still be. At the end of the day, if you don't have the quarterback, and we're a San Francisco picking, it's not that high, is it? Let me see. Let's talk about it, man. You can talk about with Jimmy G. You still, if you don't have the guy, where do you find the guy if you don't trade for Russell Wilson? Look. Okay, San Francisco is picking 12. My guy, they're picking 12. Or you think they're gonna trade their whole draft capital to move up in 5 to get a quarterback? They in position to get one. Let's say bring in Ellinger, Trash, wasn't in Kenny Mile. Come on, you talking about Stanford 49ers not going nowhere. If they had the quarterback, they would have won the Super Bowl. You could have the flexibility to cut Jimmy G, but they didn't want to mortgage their future for Matthew Stafford. I don't blame them. Will they upgrade and get Sam Darnold? Is it an upgrade? Will they get Russell Wilson? No. What John Lynch don't understand is what I'm saying. with a great quarterback can carry a franchise for years. Look at John Elway. He went to 5 Super Bowls. He lost 3 because he didn't have a complete team, but he got you to 5. Y'all can talk about elite defenses all day. Tampa Bay wasn't elite. The only reason Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl was because the Kansas City tackles was out. What do you think about Devon? Yeah, I like him. He the best I've seen. I think slightly above Chase. Aaron Rodgers definitely will win 8-9. That's people keep talking about, we need a defense and we need a cornerback last year. Quarterback is the remedy like Hennessy. I got 5 on that front 7 was they didn't do shit all regular season. That's why they was on the road every game. They won because Tampa Bay Kansas City lost their tackles. That's a fact. Had Kansas City not lost their tackles, it would have been a repeat. Don't give me Tampa Bay front 7 and fuck out of here. If Kansas City was healthy, they wouldn't have lost that game. It would have been a fucking blowout. Lions winning maybe 4 again. I don't know. How can you say what they winning? Alfonso, and it's not a finished product. Come on. Now, brother, I'm just saying sometimes you talk. Shut up. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Who is this bitch? Get him out of here. I'm not trying to hear no negativity. Get out of here. I'll tell your mammy I said it. I don't even know where I was at. There we go. He said, I don't know who that is. Jefferson, I'm in the comment. Micah Parsons, no. He's garbage. Until you learn. No. I'm not saying garbage. But what position does Micah Parsons play? I think they can find a quarterback at 12. Who? You think Lance gonna be there at 12? Are you smoking dick, nigga? So okay. They say they can find a quarterback at 12. And let's say Lance is a Negro. Let's say Justin Fields, he could fall. Black quarterbacks tend to fall. Aaron Rodgers failed. Lamar Jackson. We keep going on. So you saying that the Jets, the Dolphins, the Falcons, the Panthers, which they tried to shot for Stafford, Denver, the Giants, who may not be happy. So he's saying the quarterback gonna fall to 12. I don't see it, my brother. I don't see it. I don't think Stafford's a Super Bowl. Maybe, I don't know. If he make the Super Bowl next year, we be eating words. You said at this point, Michael Parsons, what does he play? What does Michael Parsons play? How does he help you? He's a guy that can't cover, so you're going to put his hand in the dirt. What pass rush moves does he got? I didn't see none. 7. Brett Holmes seemed like he might win the court. Maybe. It could be posturing. Why people against a dual? It's nothing but dual threat quarterbacks here. Trash, Ellinger. If they take Mac Jones, I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say. Mac Jones is utter trash. Really don't want. Yeah, what does he do? He reminds you of what's his name, Isaiah Simmons last year. I love Simmons last year. He didn't have a bad year. It's just like, what do you play him at? Michael Parsons, what do you play him at? You know, I don't really see him a guy coming off the edge. You got to teach him. I'd rather have Russo. At least I know what Russo is, a 6'5", long guy. You know, I know what he is. I know what Quit Petty is. Put him on the front side in. He's going to stop the run. He got to get better as a player. But you know, Petty going to come in right now and stop the run off the front side. He going to give you a little pass rush till we learn more pass rush move. But you know what he is. You know Russo. You know what? We know what he is with Parsons. What is Parsons? What is Parsons? I haven't looked at Fields, but I like him. Kyle Pitts, no. That's another pick I don't like. Do you really want another regime to come in and take a tight end? Do you really want another guy to come in and take a tight end? I want to ask you, do you really want another guy? Do you know how much of a bad omen that is? Once the regime takes a tight end, I don't like. If you want to play receiver, I don't trust the Lions. I like Pitts, but we know tight ends. You don't draft them in the top 10. Remember, y'all was screaming, OJ Howard. Where's OJ Howard at now? Evan Ingram, David Njoku. The value is not there. It's just. I wouldn't take Pitts. Off principle. Why would you take you got TJ Hockenson? I don't get why you would take Pitts. Unless he fall to you and you got him high on your board. You know, you want to put him at receiver. I mean, they moved Devin Funchess to receiver, and Funchess was pretty solid. But if Kyle Pitts was built to be receiver, he would be at receiver. You know, I'm good on tight ends, but they take a tight end. I just know this regime is not it. I'm gonna take a tight end. Parts of the same players is they don't like players like that. Taking no damn time. I think Simmons better overall, but you know, what is Simmons? I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched him. Yeah, Simmons can cover though. He can't cover the nickel. Pitts at 7. Once again, what happened to the last tight ends that the Lions picked in the first round? What? You know, you can't put it on Kyle Pitts. Yes, I can. Do y'all really want the Lions to draft another tight end at number 7? Do y'all really want that? Wasn't like Eric Ebron like number 7? Wasn't like Hawkinson number 7? Wasn't Pettigrew like number 24? Well, where does a tight end help you at this year? It doesn't. It doesn't. It's proven that Mike Dick is still the most successful rookie tight end. Mike fucking Ditka, he's like fucking 100 years old. Mike Dick is 100 years old. He still is the most fruitful, statistical tight end in NFL history. Go look it up. Mike Ditka. Yes, the 85 Bear coach. I mean, come on. Why would you go there? If you say you're gonna be receiver and you can, no, I'm good. If he play receiver, maybe. I don't know. It's just bad omen for the Lions taking tight ends. In the draft order, 7-2 needs a quarterback. San Francisco, New York, possibly Denver, Carolina, Detroit. A lot of teams. My favorite wide receiver would be Devontae Smith. I mean, if you tell me Kyle Pitts go come in and play receiver, okay. I'll get why you didn't. Not worry. Yeah, we talked about that already. Zach Wilson is the best scenario. He got an arm. He got a bigger arm than Russell Wilson, too. I'm not saying he got more. Kyle Pitts is like Calvin Johnson. If he was Calvin Johnson, wouldn't Kyle Pitts be playing receiver at that level? Wasn't Calvin Johnson playing receiver? Wasn't he? And I watched Kyle Pitts a lot. I watched him when they play Ole Miss a few games this year. If Calvin Johnson was meant to play tight end, he would. You know? And he's 6'6". He's a big guy. You know, if you want to take him, go ahead and take him. Just be smart and do the simple thing of trade back and grab a linebacker, Collins, or the linebacker. I mean, you could trade back up for those guys. I'm not trading back. It's the reason why you 7. You know, all these teams that collect these picks, Patriots, like I said before, what they doing? Who they got to show for it? The Browns had all these picks over these last years, but guess what? They're not going nowhere with Baker Mayfield. The most important pick the Browns got offensively outside the line, it's not Jarvis Landry. It's not Odell Beckham Jr. It's not, the 3,000 tight ends. They got the most important players, Nick Chubbs. No Nick Chubbs and Kareem Hunt. They don't go. I'm not moving back in this draft. Just not. I can move up. You can take that extra third round with that third you got this year and move back up in the first and grab them. Hell no, the tight end at 7. Unless you're a receiver. Pitts can play receiver. I'm not. I like Pitts as a player, but no. If he was meant to be a receiver, he would be a receiver. That's my thing about it. If he was meant to be a receiver, when they use him at receiver, come on, man. I mean, if y'all I don't care. If y'all like him, I like Pitts. Athletic, tall guy. My whole thing, why was he wasn't a receiver at Florida full time? That's just my pick. I mean, I'm not. Everybody, he's the next Calvin. He's the next Calvin. Lead the receivers to the receiverings. No, we don't need another tight end. I got a feeling I'm going to take a quarterback. If the Lions draft another tight end, if I'm done. He's a receiver. It says fucking tight end right here. Hold on. It says tight end. What it say? Tight end, don't it? No tight end. Some fans. I mean, if you play him a receiver, okay. All right. Devin Funchess is pretty good. He transitioned to receiver. Like I said, y'all say trade back, get more picks. But like I said, who want to trade back? Everybody, the Lions should trade back last year. Who's going to trade back? They're not in 5. They're not in 4. They're in 3. They're not in 6. I mean, all these guys that trade back, what has San Francisco done? They can hit on every pick they got this year, and they won't win a Super Bowl unless Jimmy Garoppolo take them there. Not a fan of gathering, hoarding picks. But who are the Eagles going to take? Because they need it's probably Chase. And they got the backup tight end because Ertz gone. The only way I want to tie them in the first round is if you can play linebacker. Like I said, you take the receiver, man. You know what I mean? I still like Tavai, not because how bad or good he played last year, just because it's a new system. Everybody's saying linebacker, but without the goons up front, the linebackers can't linebacker. We couldn't win with Calvin Johnson. Why would you take a great value? Oh man. Why would you take Pitts when you don't know if he could play receiver when someone like Chase? They might be gone. To play devil's advocate, they might be gone. Pence looked like a very good tight end. I mean, maybe he a receiver. I don't know. Quarterback first round, Western Michigan. I don't know about the Western Michigan receiver. I gotta look him up. When Pitts make the Hall of Fame, we should who's still. So what? He can make the Hall of Fame. Calvin made the Hall of Fame with 3 playoff wins. You know, if he made the Hall of Fame, more than likely that dude is gonna be gone before we pick. The Lions don't need a lot of picks. They just have to pick. Yeah, they got talent. They got a whole offensive line, minus a right tackle. They got a whole offensive line. People talking the Lions line. What you talking about? Ragnar, Jonah Jackson. Y'all love Taylor. Yeah, CJ Taylor Decker every time he did something. Big V at right guard. They got a line. They got one of the best tight ends in the game, Hawkinson. You know, they got it. I mean, this is not a bad team. It's just not a bad team. Everybody want to say, oh, they don't got this, they don't got that. They got a lot, man. This team not bad. They got a good secondary. Just don't gotta have a good defensive quarter. I don't think the Lions need to take them, though. What do you think? The Falcons? I don't know. I think that dude gonna be going. The offensive line gonna be going to Oregon. He gonna be going to Cincinnati. Why are you against moving back in the draft? For what? For what? What was you moving back for? Why? Who you move? You can move back up because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. You need everything. Why would I move back and get what? A second next year? Maybe a second this year? Why am I moving back for? Who is there to move back for? That's what I just want to know. Who do y'all like so much? Because guess what? Who do y'all like so much? Because history has shown that guys are there in the second. I could move back into the second round and still get value. I mean, who you got? Who you guys looking at, man? Let's just look for a minute. Zaven Collins, I can move back and get him. Nick Bolton, Greg Newsome, Rodell Moore, Jason Owe, Carlos Bashan Jr., Levi Najee. I mean, who am I? Who am I coming back to get? That's what I'm wondering. Who am I coming back to get? Have they mentioned anything on possible offensive defensive scheme? Nope. The Lions make it harder than what it is. He said one part of the Atlanta Falcons are screaming quarterback. Let me see. It's a reason why the Lions haven't won a championship since the 50s. He gonna be gone. That kid gonna go to Cincinnati, especially after that happened to Joe Burrows last year. I skipped over some comments, my bad. Yeah, he gonna be gone. O-line, I mean, you could. But shit, dude, you got every O-line position covered. Except for right tackle. You don't take a right tackle that high. O-line not bad. Gotta stay healthy. Yeah, D-line. I mean, but then who you taking that D-line at 7? Because you really gotta start off in the interior. It's nobody that high. Say there might be a 7. Kyle Pitts is like he lacks speed. He definitely gonna be. They must watch Emory. Yeah, that's what I really want. I love Emory Jones. Shout out to Chessman, excuse me. He said, Cardell said, right, who you moving back for? I don't think it's a smart. Yeah, I might, who you moving back for? I don't know. Whoever you're moving back for, I mean, you can move back up for and not have to touch none of your first round picks. What about Quick Petty? I like him at 7. He can stop the run. Strong, raw. I wouldn't mind him at 7. I wouldn't mind Russo. Russo was just a crapshoot, but he just talented. He had 15.5 sacks his first year in college. His first true year, he got a bad ankle injury. He had the red shot. I like Russo. I mean, whoever they pick, it is what it is. Trey J. Who is Trey J? Do you think Swift? Yeah, I think they need to compliment him. Look, if I did move back, it would be for Najee Harris, dude. If I did move back, it would be for that guy. It's not about who there's to trade back. It's about scouting good enough. They should already know that Detroit help. No, but Detroit needs help. Okay, it's not a fucking it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Fuck am I trading back for? Who you trading back for, dude? Honestly, who? They like trade, like name me a team that traded back. San Francisco, it don't matter. If you people just let's trade back and get more picks so they can fucking miss on more picks. The good thing about 7, you got a board full of nothing. I'm trying to explain myself. Come on, man. Tyrell, he more of a Swiss Army knife. I think he more of our like backup guy, but he all right. If anything, I want to move up for Wilson. Yep, I agree. Unless they decide to run heavy play action offense to tight end sets, then it makes no sense. Unless you can move picks, then trade J. Who is JG? You can't trade Jared Goff. How you can trade Jared Goff when you got the dead money from Matthew Stafford on there? Even if Goff isn't the guy, the next quarterback that's coming in will have a good support system. Yeah, I agree. We need I like they may all be gone though. Our quarterback better than all new draft picks. Yeah, I agree with that. Shout out to Detroit Legend Sportscast. Salute. Cephas, he is a slot receiver, bro. He definitely starting that slot, no doubt about it. We need to support Goff if there's a chance. I will go. I think Smith gonna be there because of size. I go Smith and Cephas, and if you like, then I think it's good. I think I like that. Corey Davis still out there, but he really ain't never been healthy. You never say my points because they stupid. People want to trade back for people that's going to bench warm instead of. Even if it's not a future quarterback. At 7, if you take Petty, he gonna start. You take Russo. I don't know. You take Wilson, I doubt it, but I'm okay with that. You take a guy like Najee Harris if you move back or move back up. He gonna contribute. You just looking at the draft of guys who gonna come in and contribute. That's kind of in that realm. Maybe Waddle. I don't know. Well, Detroit don't pick well. So, this is a totally different regime. Let's be real. It's a totally different regime. What you think of? I haven't seen that the Waddle. I like Smith and Chase. I haven't looked at Waddle. Last time I looked at Waddle, he was kind of injured last year in the national championship. But I would take Smith. I think Smith gonna be there. He reminds me of Marvin Harrison. But if not, if the receivers and quarterback gone, then maybe we do move back. It's a cornerback, receiver, quarterback heavy draft. But I haven't looked at a lot of these guys, so I can't say. But you look at if it's between Petty and Russo, and that's what you're thinking about, I really think at that point it's you gotta really decide because Khalil Petty can come in and play right now. He's strong, quick to play the run. Russo didn't play last year. I think Petty played a few, but didn't play last year. Some people think he got to get stronger. But if you're playing for the now, you go Petty. But if you can teach Petty how to pass rush, it's over. Petty probably gonna be the better player. I think get rid of Golladay that gives us more financial opportunity. He is now. I'm not worried about Smith. Wait, how did Deshaun Jackson make it to 35 years in this league? 35 years old in this league. I'm not worried about no weight. Marvin Harrison had the exact same build. That's no lie. Marvin Harrison was 170-some pounds. Not worried about no weight. Build the bit from the line. I don't know what he's saying. That is an unpolished Marvin Harrison. I wouldn't say unpolished. I wouldn't say he's as good as Marvin right now, but he Marvin Harrison for sure. No, looking for a new regime. Devontae Smith is small, but people say he's small, but he taller than every receiver y'all mentioning. Chase, he taller than Justin. He about the same height. He's 6'1". Waddle not that tall. And y'all talking about size, but Waddle 5'9". You know, he taller than Chase. Not by much. That's the thing. I think Smith might be injury prone. Was Marvin Harrison injury prone? That's what I want to let y'all know. If he didn't get injured in college, why would he get injured in the pros? Marvin Harrison didn't. Deshaun Jackson just got old. Antonio Brown, I mean, I don't know how big he was coming in. I'm not worried about that. Defensive receiver, take that mother. I'm not worried about it. Marvin Harrison had the same build. The same. Who else? They said Lamar Jackson was too small. It was another quarterback they said needed to gain weight. Well, Mariota was just trash. What do you think about Pitts? I seen him, but I'm not thinking about him coming to the Lions. If not receiver, I'm going to. I mean, Trey Lance may or may not be there. Our defense gave up the most points and yards in NFL history. That's what happened when you don't have an offense. When you don't pick up first downs and you don't score touchdowns, that happens. And you have a stupid defensive coordinator. I'm not worried about the defense. They got a lot of talent there. You got Julian coming. You got Austin Bryant probably going to be healthy, probably. Still got Trey Flowers. I think Tavai playing one position on the linebacker core going to help. You still got Jamie Collins. Still got Tracy Walker, which I think he'd be better. Still got Araria. He going to be better. Jeff Okuda going to be better. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. It was lack of creativity. When you rush 3 or 4 people every time, I mean, I know what you're going to do. I'm going to give up points too, but the offense sucked. Careful, they said it was 10. Stafford was garbage time guy. Our quarterback keep turning the ball over. Talk about the games that he lost. The first Minnesota game, he threw 2 picks. He threw a pick and turned it over in the Indianapolis game, I think. The Chicago game, the first one, he lost the Chicago game. The defense won games. It's just hard to do without a quarterback. It's tomato when it comes to Chase and Smith. Depends on. Yeah, I think Chase is a better yak guy. He run great routes too. But Smith is just something different about it. I like Chase too. It depends on what you want. He said, no, we gave up more points, bro. No shit. Nothing, man. Let me block him. He getting on my nerves. I'm on the blocker spree today, dude. I'm not dealing with no ignorance. Get the hell out of here. Tell Mammy I did it. We need Najee Harris, Kerryon. Yeah, Kerryon should be on the chopping block. This guy, Devontae, I need more guys like you in here. He said he tall, but I'm not. Marvin Harrison, let me show y'all something, dude. Let me show y'all something, bro. I said this the other day. Let me show y'all something, bro. I'm getting out of here. Hold on. Look at that. What'd that say? What's that right here? 6 foot 179. Once again, you can look at this brother's build. Not that big. Not that big. Not that big at all. Not worried about size, bro. He's not playing running back. Not playing running back. Not worried about it at all. If in college he got injured, I would be worried. But let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all, man. Share the video. I'm out.